to Monday Night Live. Hello, everyone. Wow. Hi, Carol. Hey, Lori and Jen and Pam. Hi, Susan. Gosh, I'm so excited. This is so much fun. It takes me back to school and being a kid. I don't know about you guys, but we used to play with this bleeding paper when I was a kid. So much fun. So, I'm going to let a few people jump on before I just dive right in here. I do have a little kit available if you guys are interested in the paper mache fun. It comes with, and I will show you real quick, a pack of all of these in here. A pack of paper mache, and it might be squares, hex, circles, or baby squares, but it'll be a bundle. And you get a brush, a custom mix decoupage for paper mache, bleeding paper mache. I made it a little more glossy so that it gives you a better seal with it and less bleeding if you want to work on it afterwards. This is not, I went ahead and did a resin on mine because I want to use one of my decals that are very crazy sticky. So, these kind of decals. And if you're going to use these, you really need to have resin on your project. Otherwise, it'll just tear it off. Tear it up. This is what'll happen. It will just not transfer well. It'll tear up the decal. So trying to get it off there is a nightmare. Or to tear the paper up too. They're very sticky. Oh, you get okay, back to what I was saying. In the kit, you get the paper, the brush, the glue, Posca 1MR pen, some gloves, a 4x4 slice, a full-size Galaxy Opal, and a little freebie kit, and of course the candy bag. So all of that right there is in the kit. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. Oh, candy bag too, but we all know these are the goodies. And then all of that is the kit. So, all right. So that's available if you like watching tonight. Then you can head over there and grab that. So, I got this big monster out because this is the one I'm actually going to be doing tonight. This was my prep rock. So I'm going to show you how I did this. And then I'm going to paint this. So tonight, if you're playing along with me, most likely you will not be able to paint the surface that you are decoupaging with paper mache if you choose to go that route. There are two things you can do here. Well, there's many things, but two things that I'm going to focus on tonight. So you can see which one you like. Sorry, I forgot I needed two. I need two rocks tonight. 1, 2, Count Dracula. Who's with me? Let's see. Kathleen, hi. Deanie and Shay and Connie. Howdy, howdy. All right. So what I'm going to do is take my other little ones. I'm going to cut these down because on rocks, it's just, but for me, it was better to have smaller pieces so I could get more colors. So I just have my paper plate here. I'm actually going to separate this. I'm going to keep these colors separate so that, because obviously I love rainbows. I want to work in a rainbow. These are my used ones, and I just wanted to show you guys. I did this red and pink one the other day. They're so pretty if you choose to go this route and let them dry and then pull them off. These can be used, like in little flower. You can, anyways, there's some things to be done with these too. You can make flowers or other art with them, so don't just throw them away. They're There's a place for these. Okay, back to the one color I find the least of that I want more of is the yellow. So I am on the hunt for more yellow. It seems like the yellow isn't, there's not as much yellow in these packs. All right, so those three colors, I'm just going to keep going here. Try not to cut my fingers. These scissors they don't play around. They're the ones you cut through bone, cut through a penny. Can cut nails. By Milwaukee. Oh, and they have a ruler too. Home Depot. In one of these packs, there's a really dark red. So, like a deep, this one. Oh, this is going to be the deep. Oh, good, good, good. I like that color. And some pink and magenta. I don't need that much pink, so I'll save that. All right. So I got some little bits of colors here. So it's a good idea to wear gloves, you guys, because these are super duper loaded with color. Like when you touch them, if you touch them with wet hands, it will just stain your fingers. They're super loaded with color, but I don't care. So I'm going to not wear gloves because I kind of like, I don't know. When I make paint, I don't wear gloves either. It's crazy, I know. Hi, Deborah. All right, so I have clean water because we're going to use lots of water here. I started putting circles on it. And we're going to use both circles and squares and cuts. Just want a little of everything over here. Got a pile. Okay. So I'm going to take the brush that's in the kit. And sometimes these are like wobbly here at the thing. Hopefully that's not the case, but I buy these for kind of disposable purposes. So I don't expect you guys to like save the brush. So the surface is wet, just water. You can also use a spray bottle if you want to keep it wet. You don't want to drown it because then your ink will go everywhere. All right, I'm also going to have a paper towel ready to wipe off, dab off colors in between. All right, and then I'm going to start putting my colors on. Uh-oh, that doesn't look like it's a bleeding one. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. It says bleeding right on my package. Hold on, let me get the other ones. All right, so I'll be repacking those. I know the squares do. I just used those, so let's use the squares. Or let me try another color and see if it's just that color. No, they made a boo-boo. See, that's the big thing. Like, you have to make sure they say bleeding. These are not bleeding. There's no bleeding going on here. So they're not a loss. Like, you can still, decoupage them down and they'd be pretty, but you won't get this pretty messy bleed. So we'll use the other ones. The squares, I have tons of the squares anyways. So sorry. Pardon me. Where'd I put those scissors? There. I'm just going to pull these ones out so I don't keep messing up. I'm grabbing the wrong ones. Boy, am I glad I checked those before I sent them out to you guys, huh? All right. Got some circles and some squares here. These are the used ones. Get those out of there. Okay, red. You'll see the difference here directly. Oops. Yeah, see, there we go. Lots of reaction. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love, like, there's like a satisfaction when you lay down the paper on the water and it just kind of lays down. It's so cool. Here's that dark color. I like that deep red. So you just layer it however you want to. Any colors you want to put next to each other, you do that. This is your brainchild. You do you. I think actually I might put some dark purple up here on this one. See where we go. Where does it take us? Some squares. In here. So I got a lot of space to fill here. I'm just grabbing some water. And now I'm going to grab some more reds. So how is everyone tonight? What are you guys up to? Hi, Bambi. All right, and then I'm going to try to find some of the lighter red. Just do a little row here, and then some orange. Right? I think that's the Oh yeah. Pretty orange. Grab some circles, the lighter orange. Come apart. Hi, Leslie. So right now this is just water. Just plain. This is the absolute fun part. I like this part. I've already done like 6 and I think I could just keep doing this. I love this background. It's amazing. It is a little time consuming, you gotta wait for it to dry, and if you decide to do the decoupage and keep the paper on, then you gotta obviously wait for that to dry, and that takes a while. So you gotta be patient, but worth it. Way worth it. Way. I'm trying to do more of the lighter orange to separate the two, because that yellow, like I said, for some reason it doesn't, there's not a lot of yellow, and it's a beautiful yellow, but it gets overtaken really easily. So I'm going to try to get some separation this time. Little things I'm learning. And you want to if you want a lot of bleeding, add water. If you want very little bleeding and you want to see the circles and squares, add less water. Deborah, I know. Oh my gosh. Was your tissue bleeding or non-bleeding? You gave me the idea for this. I was like, I need to do some tissue. But then I ran across the bleeding tissue, and I had forgotten completely all about that. Oh, I forgot to turn off the notifications. Thank you, whoever that was. Sorry, guys. I'm afraid to touch them. Last time I went in to turn them off, it kicked me off. So we may have to listen to the cash register. Okay, a couple more lighter ones if I can find them on this outer side here. All right, now I'm going to dig out some yellow. Bigger pieces. They're easy to grab in the big size. So. And the black, if you use the black, just make sure you're committed to that, because that black is super black. It takes over. See, they have like 4 colors of all the other colors, but just the one in the yellow. All right, so let's see what we get here. I'm going to layer them like double and triple. Like it. Yes, we have some yellow. And then there's like two colors of green. There's a light and, oops, that's too high up. I think this is where I messed up. I put the greens like too far up the yellow. And I'll put the darker one down here. Some circles. Neighbor kids. They get very mad at each other. They're all brothers and one sister. I think it's one. Okay. Do you guys like it? I was just catching up on the comments. I'm sorry to hear that, Jen. I'm glad he's feeling better, though. But, yeah, vertigo is no fun. I'm so sorry. Some blue. Different colors of blue in here. There's a little gnat. Sorry. Hopefully my hand doesn't go crazy and swatting at gnats. Swat, swat. Sorry for that too. It takes a long time to clear things out, you know. Right. Some lighter blue in here. And some darker blue. And I like to make sure that my corners are kind of covered. Isn't that cool? Hi, Katie. And you can encourage the bleeding by adding more water. I'm going to add, there's some deep greens here. They're kind of turquoisey. Pretty colors. Okay, I think when you see it, it'll be done. Oops, that's too high. Oh well. See what I mean? I always end up with my yellow disappearing. I make the boo-boos and come back yellow. Right, that'll disappear. Okay, leave that one to dry. And actually, I think that one we're going to keep for our decoupage. So when you decoupage it, you don't want it to be 100% dry when you add the glue, but you don't want it to be sopping wet either. Otherwise, it'll just be brown. So you got to kind of time it just right. So I'm just drying off the sides a bit. See how much dye is in these? It's so fun. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, put that one over. Oops. Get that going there. Okay. And then this one, I've never done it before, but I'm going to just kind of put on a bunch of them. Hopefully I don't do crazy things with the colors, but we'll see here. So I'm going to do warm up here and cool down here. Maybe. Diana, thank you. Now to find the bells. Thank you. Woohoo! Sorry, I didn't mean to lick my finger. Well, did you see my tongue? You should see. Uh-huh. Thanks, Diana. Shut up. I'm not cooking for you, so. Too funny. Well, there. We'll see what happens here. Not. Okay, I take it back. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm afraid of the orange, so I think I'm going to leave the orange out just because it, I think, will turn everything brown. It's yellow here. I like it. Oh my gosh, I love what it's doing. Okay. I need some of that magenta up there, huh? Like that fuchsia color. Okay. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I know it looks crazy. It's a mess. You're drooling? Okay. I'll take it that's a good thing. You're probably not even talking about this. Let me guess. What food are you talking about? Ooh, look right here. Look how cool that looks. Can you guys see that? I love it. So what I want to do is let these dry and take them off, but now I don't want to. This is what keeps happening. I've only done it to one rock because I like what the paper does so much that I can't bear to take it off. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to make myself do it. I'm doing this because there's like space in there and I don't want there to be a bunch of white on the rock. So hopefully it'll bleed down through. I have no idea. Okay, we'll just leave that. Check this one. You guys there? I do not know how my thing got turned around. Oh no!